last year because
That's it. I was being stupid for a second, but I'm smart again. And new YouTube champion of the internet. It is back on Monday Night Raw, and it is represented by Edge. His name is Edge. Jesse. And new. Could this be Edge's last run in WWE? He now has the golden opportunity with gold already around his waist.
Yeah, I got the game all in my hand. Ooh, yeah.
Hello, and you are now tuned in to the only universe mode that matters. I am Christian.
And I am Justin.
And we are back with Monday Night Raw, fresh off of Survivor Series War Games. And man, I got a hell of an episode for you tonight, guys. We have a lot of topics for the night. We have a lot of conversation for the night. And in general, I'm glad you guys tuned in for this show. We are actually, just to cut transparency straight through the middle, Jesse, we are recording this about an hour and some change before the Royal Rumble in real life. Mm-hmm. And as this stands, because the new WWE game comes out March, what is it, 5th?
Think
something like
6th?
That. First week of March. Our next pay-per-view is going to be Royal Rumble. We are officially 2 pay-per-views left of the season. We got Rumble, we got Mania, and we got no time to waste. So, I got 2 championship matches on this episode here tonight, and we're going to start it off with the Internet Championship match, where we see Logan Paul, who has a 1-1 record, but honestly, I was just actually watching episode, I believe it was 51. I want to say it was 51. It was the last Raw that we posted. We're a little dated how we've been recording as of late, but Logan Paul was performing in that Fatal 4-Way match that we had, I believe, on my last episode of Raw. So I decided to reward the man with a hell of a performance with the nice Internet Championship match. He's a great champion in real life. I won't say great just yet, but you know, he's a great representation for the brand. And my new Internet Champion, my new YouTube Championship, Edge, is looking to get some title defenses under his belt because he wants to end this season with some big gold on his shoulders. So we will see how this winds up today, Jess. We got Edge alongside of Christian. We got Logan Paul already in the ring. And we have a championship match to kick off tonight's show. And that is what it's for today. In the red corner, we got Logan Paul. In the blue corner, we got Edge. And let's get it, Jesse. Let's rumble. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, obviously big night tonight in WWE, and we are on the road to Royal Rumble in our universe mode.
So it
kind of fitting.
It only feels right?
Yeah, kind of fitting. A lot of stuff has happened.
Man, isn't it always?
Honestly, I feel like the amount of stuff that happened over the last week is like what we would miss in a month, like when we wouldn't record, or like a few weeks. But WWE right now, bro, is Dwayne Johnson comes to TKO.
It's so much, Jesse, that I feel like I'll forget. Like, I would have started with the Vince stuff first.
Oh yeah, that was my next statement.
But like, I to the point where I already forgot about the Rock stuff. It's just like the news cycle kind of washes each other out.
Yeah,
like,
they signed a $10 billion deal with Netflix.
Let's not cut corners here. Yeah, should we start with that? Should we start with the Raw moving to Netflix? This is Monday Night Raw.
We can start with that.
A 10-year contract, Jesse. I don't have Netflix anymore. What the hell am I gonna do?
Oh, and Edge's arm got tangled up there. I think I'm still not gonna get it because Netflix prices are gonna go up because of that. It's already at what, $25 an hour?
I don't know. I never paid.
$25 a month.
My aunt did, and ever since this household thing has happened, I've been locked out of the house.
Yeah, I would definitely have to get another account from hopefully someone. But isn't this year where they're ending that?
No, the household thing has been in effect for a while, so. I am going to do a free trial very soon because the Vince Staples show comes out on Netflix, and I want to support Vince Staples.
Oh, I thought that was on Hulu.
No, Netflix. So I got to support. I can't. I wouldn't feel right.
If you didn't.
If I'm gonna watch it, but I didn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right watching that in a nefarious manner and not support the guy. So I'm gonna have to give them some type of money, unfortunately. But Netflix for WWE for Raw, bro. And
Crazy.
Is the whole catalog
ad free too?
That's crazy too. Is the whole catalog gonna be on? There's some
I
questions.
keep hearing mixed reviews. I hear it's going to be full catalog, how it is on Peacock. It's just gonna go to Netflix.
They gotta wait till the contract's up.
Yeah, but I think they're under contract with Peacock for like another like year or two.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you can't do that, if, like, you know, because contract negotiations for streaming websites are definitely like massive.
Yeah, if they somehow manage to like, I feel like WWE is dipping their toes in a lot of different waters. Like they have Peacock, they have obviously their actual
Fox as of right now.
Their network stuff, the USA, the Fox, all of that stuff, and now dipping their toes into Netflix. Like they're getting money from so many different corners.
Yes.
They're turning around to a check. So
and you can't forget
this move.
You can't forget too that SmackDown is going to be going to USA still on Fridays. So what Raw is on now is going to be SmackDown. Raw is going to be Netflix.
They also said they could shift some days around. Maybe SmackDown is not Friday. Maybe Raw's not Monday. Raw gotta be Monday. By the way.
I would hope too, bro, for like people that are like subscribers on Netflix, and then like obviously you get like wrestling, like people that obviously watch wrestling that obviously are with Netflix, and then that's going to increase their audience for sure. Because I'm pretty sure there's over 70 million subscribers.
Oh my God, Jess.
On Netflix. So that's definitely going to spark the interest into WWE again, which, you know, could be a good thing for them. And as well, the CW signed a contract for NXT. So that's 3 different platforms.
That's what I'm saying. Not to mention the lingering contract with Peacock, so people are already paying for Peacock because they want the whole catalog, because maybe Netflix doesn't start with the whole catalog, maybe it's just Raw.
Yeah, I think
so. You got people paying for Peacock for one subscription. You got people tuning into cable for SmackDown, NXT on 2 different networks, by the way. Then you got people tuning into insane the amount of different bags where it's coming from. And as a consumer, you know, you might be a little exhausted and like, goddamn, where am I pulling this cash out of? But listen,
funny moves.
Consumer, we usually make it work. We usually make it work, and we make it happen regardless.
And the other thing is, I know that they're officially getting rid of like the WWE network, like globally.
Yeah, that was still around.
Come next year, in like Europe and stuff. They're officially getting rid of the network globally for good.
I actually got it that time.
They're getting rid of the network globally for good this time next year because of the Netflix deal, which makes sense. But yeah, man, very, very crazy week. Obviously, The Rock, Netflix, you know, Okada.
Shout out to The Rock getting his name back. I thought that was really, really cool as well.
Yeah, him getting full, you know, ownership of the name The Rock is big for him in his career. Okada possibly coming to WWE, bro, is insane. I just want to say that as well.
That was a rumor, and I mean, I can also see that happening.
Anything could happen.
Maybe tonight, who knows?
I will cry. You will see me, like, praying to
we'll talk about the Vince news in a second. We mentioned The Rock, and he's also now part of, like, the Endeavor board, I believe, or something of the sort.
Try for myself.
Any other big news besides the Vince stuff?
Sasha Banks maybe coming back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can always speculate. Every episode we can speculate return, but like actual like confirmed news, and I think that was the big one. I think that was the big one, and
I think we talked about Kevin Dunn leaving.
Yes,
last time.
We did.
Yeah, that's big for him.
But Jess, we got to talk about. Unfortunately, a
scandal.
Yeah, a sad topic for sure. But at least we are seeing some results come out of it. Which at one point, if you were me, I thought Vince and in general the McMahon prestige was untouchable. I thought that they are going to be in WWE, ruling WWE. Whether good or bad, till the company reaches its demise.
Or until like Vince passes away.
Jesse, Vince McMahon has officially resigned.
Oh, there was a second reversal, and I think Edge actually might lose the championship here.
And that could be it.
Okay.
Nice. Vince McMahon officially resigned. What was your reaction when you got that notification?
Today's a great day in wrestling. Not really because of the news, but like he's finally gone. Kind of good. obviously, people still say that
Long time coming.
Vince still has like a say in this and that. Like, I'm not buying it anymore, to be honest. Like,
It's not his anymore.
he got kicked out of TKO, obviously resigned, sold the company in April after WrestleMania. He hasn't been in charge of creative since he first initially left. Yes, there was rumors that that he still had his hand in a few things, but you could just tell by the morale, the locker room, the storylines, the results of like people being champions and winning, and the talent, being happy. You could tell that Vince McMahon is no longer in charge of his baby anymore. He sold it. He just resigned from TKO. He's done. Like, Vince McMahon is no longer involved with WWE.
Did you see Ronda's tweet? She said get rid of Bruce Pritchard too?
I saw that. I was going to mention that if you saw Ronda Rousey's tweet with Bruce Pritchard. He's the next one. I saw a report that anyone tied into Vince is gone. That kind of worries me, though.
Triple H?
With Triple H.
I think Triple H is an exception. And I think Triple
100%,
H
100%.
wasn't on the type of timing that Vince McMahon was on. And obviously, guys, if you guys aren't privy to any of the Vince McMahon allegations, I won't get into it too deep.
Execution gets reversed by Logan Paul.
I wouldn't want to mess up any details or anything like that, or say something incorrect. But
nice.
Pretty much, Jesse. The premise was Vince McMahon was doing, honestly,
sex trafficking a worker at the WWE headquarters. Yeah.
Very nasty things.
With John Laurinaitis. Multiple other people.
I can't say I'm surprised. Like, this was all.
Surprised.
This all sounds very on brand for him. Unfortunately, especially with the other allegations we heard about.
Yes,
prior.
in the past 2 years, over the last 20 years that he's been tied to.
If you go ahead and connect some dots, you're like, okay, well.
Why did Shane leave? Why did his daughter leave? Why did Brock Lesnar leave? Who's also tied into the allegations as well.
Not by name, but not looking good for him either. It's not looking good for Edge either right now, Jesse, either.
It does not look good for anyone tied to Vince.
Those text messages were...
Yeah, I read some of them. I read like 2, and I was like, I can't read this.
It was a lot. Yeah. It was a lot. And like...
I know you can edit stuff like that. I'm not saying like the girl like is lying or nothing, but like, bro, if all that is...
Oh!
That's it.
Jesse!
I was not expecting you to...
Logan Paul just broke the internet.
I was so close to actually kicking out. Logan Paul becomes the YouTube champion.
Put a pin in the conversation, Jesse, because the conversation should only be about the new YouTube champion of the internet, and that is the man, the myth, the internet legend, Logan Paul. Wow.
Yeah, that actually...
He's holding the title.
That actually fits, like, perfectly for him. Obviously, we know him for being a YouTube star, his podcast, boxer. But in this universe, he's now the internet champion. Kind of fits his persona, and, like, obviously him being a big social media platform. He's a champion in universe mode, and he's the United States champion in real life, and he's going to be at Rumble.
No resiliency needed. No finishers hit on him.
And hit the spear on Edge, pinned him clean, middle of the ring. That was a really good performance from Logan Paul. Kind of surprised that I couldn't get a execution off. I tried multiple times, and I wanted to hit the execution first because I'm pretty sure Logan Paul has a resiliency in this game too, for some reason.
You did. At least not in this match, no.
But I could have went for the kill shot with the spear then. Maybe I probably could have won this match. But I definitely wanted to, hit the execution on him first, at least probably get him stunned and then probably put him away with the spear. But Logan Paul came to battle tonight, reversed when he had to, and then obviously hit that move thief and caught Edge off guard, caught me off guard to be honest, and got the job done, and he's now our YouTube champion.
I can't believe it, Jesse, but I'm excited to see, again, we're in a predicament now where does he even have enough times to defend before Mania? We got, unfortunately, after this Raw, 3 more Raws before the year is over. Mm-hmm. We'll see if Logan Paul can get it done, but regardless, a title on your waist.
It's happened before. Gunther did it last year. He got to WrestleMania, literally the go-home show.
The finale, pretty much. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how it winds up for Logan Paul. Unfortunately, Edge He was looking to hopefully cash something in, but
Not anymore.
not today. But maybe in AEW, Jesse. Maybe next year. Who knows? But that is it for this match. Let's get to match number 2, and we'll carry this conversation over. No worries. And in our second match of the day, we have a number 1 contender opportunity. These all 3 men were at Survivor Series, and they all came up just a little bit short in the Survivor Thrive match. But fret none. Do not worry. Because the 3 people that didn't necessarily survive the Survivor Series match, Riddle ended up winning. He's my number 1 contender for Booker T's championship, for the World Heavyweight Champion. Riddle's the number 1 contender. Riddle and Booker T will be at Rumble. I can't believe it.
That's an interesting match.
Interesting match. I can't believe it's happening.
Riddle, former world champion in our universe mode over the years. Booker T, who's been undefeated besides losing to my WWE undefeated champion in Santos Escobar. Great season for Booker T. Obviously taking the title from Xavier Woods this season, beating him twice, beating guys like Finn Balor and a few other guys. Cody Rhodes. I'm very curious to see if Matt Riddle can be the one to finally, dethrone the King and Booker T and become the new World Heavyweight Champion before possibly WrestleMania at Royal Rumble. Xavier Woods, he's in the mid-card scene now because obviously Seth Rollins has that Intercontinental Championship. This guy was a former Intercontinental Champion this season, and Sami Zayn is, looking to, get that. Would it be the trilogy with Seth Rollins?
I think they already fought 3 times because he lost twice to Seth and he beat Seth once. So yeah, this is going to be a number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And yeah, Sami and Seth has fought. They fought all season pretty much.
They had good matches though.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they fight one more time before Rumble or at Rumble, I would not be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I do think whoever wins this will be Rumble. Maybe if Sami wins, I put that on a Raw. I don't know. I have no idea. Xavier, I did tell him if he gets to 2-2 or he gets 500, he can get the championship shot back for Booker. Mm-hmm. But instead, Jesse, if he wins this, he gets a championship shot against Seth, which that's tough in itself.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna be honest. Even though you are Dolph Ziggler here tonight,
that's the wild card.
I would say Dolph is the favorite because actually, Dolph Ziggler has already beaten Seth Rollins this season, just a few weeks ago.
That's why I can't deny him. That's why I'm him tonight, Jesse, because the idea of Dolph one last run to me in a universe mode sounds like it just sounds like fun. It just sounds like something that, as somebody who, I am a pretty big Dolph Ziggler fan. I always liked when he had his moments. I was the person that when he did steal the show, he was doing it for me. Like, I was that person watching at home. And if he can do it just one last time, Jesse, this will be his last opportunity. And we will find out if he can do that. I am Dolph Ziggler.
And I am Xavier Woods.
And Sami Zayn is CPU, but CPU can win however they like. So that's always a big wild card in itself. And triple threat matches are very fun. So we will see how this goes, Jess. But wow, still a lot to discuss. We slightly covered the Vince McMahon stuff.
All I know is I'm glad it's finally. I think this is the nail in the coffin now. The company was sold. He resigned. We all know he's not in creative anymore. The courts, they have to do their investigating,
it's just
and go from there. Same
at the end of the day, yes, allegations are allegations until proven guilty. But the thing is, Jesse, first I believe it wholeheartedly, and I unfortunately think there was probably a list of other women that this has happened to, which is the more like nasty part of it, because you see those texts, and this is Vince McMahon at 80 years old, sending just craziest.
Yeah.
I don't want to crazy,
like recently,
but the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And this is 80-year-old Vince McMahon. What do you think the guy was doing when he was younger and
in college?
Had a little bit more power to him. It just it's nasty to think about, and it's unfortunate because the guy has, I won't say created one of our favorite things in the world, but he's spearheaded this,
a lot of
bro. This is
childhoods as
WWE has always been something to me, like since the age of 4. Whether it was me watching, whether it was me playing, whether it was me attending, whether it was me fantasy booking, like it's always been in my life for the most part, and
I would agree.
He's the god of it, and it's nasty, man. It's nasty. He's a nasty man, and I don't know what consequences will come out of this besides him losing that position of authority. Unfortunately, like I don't know if he gets jailed. Maybe he gets fined. Maybe the consequence probably doesn't equate to the level of crime that he's committed and the level of harassment he's caused. But
I mean, bro, sex trafficking is like a good 15-year sentence.
Yeah, I wonder.
Oh, double team here.
Maybe I didn't look into those details of the suit. Is she suing for jail, or is this like a civil suit? Is she just suing for money? Like
I haven't heard anything about that.
Or is she just awareness? Like I'm sure she's trying to see some sort of compensation. I don't know.
Yeah, either gonna get some type of money or like she would want him to go to jail.
So it's gonna be interesting, and we'll be following that just naturally. But
it's a shame.
The Brock Lesnar stuff being tied into it is a little nasty too. I didn't
like that's what I was saying.
That was the shock for me.
Yeah.
Like I expected Vince, yes.
It all
but Brock.
It all makes sense, and I was texting you this about this the other day. Like when he left, bro, it makes sense.
You're saying when Vince
like when Brock left, when Vince was retiring, Brock immediately was like, I'm done.
Well, he thought he was taking all the escorts with him, like.
It's just I don't know, man. It just doesn't it doesn't sit right with me. Like Vince retires, and you're gone just because you like Vince.
Same move that put out Seth Rollins. Same move that put out Seth Rollins.
What's good up? Cool.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was all tied in for me. At least I felt, and I know like other people felt that way too. Like I was seeing like people say like it's weird how like Brock was the first one out. It kind of all makes sense now. And then you look at Stephanie McMahon. Why did she leave?
Oh man, now of course
Shane's gone.
I'm sure now you've seen everything that I've seen with just the old Stephanie McMahon clips and storylines popping up.
Bro, CM Punk was right in 2011. Like I'll say this now. Like
what a nasty ass.
I really don't wish like death upon anybody or any of that crazy stuff, but like CM Punk in that famous pipe bomb promo that we all know before he feuded with John Cena.
What was the comment?
Was the company is going to be better off when Vince McMahon is dead. Like that was a very famous quote from that pipe bomb promo he made when he was feuding with John Cena and he was aggravated with creative and blah blah blah. And like I'm gonna be honest, bro, like he was making a point back then, like it's crazy. Oh, nice super kick from Dolph Ziggler.
Could be it. And Xavier is looking for a tag.
Yeah, in a triple threat match. That's wild. But like, yeah, I've seen the clips back then, bro. Like when
returning the favor.
There we go. But yeah, I've seen all the crazy clips. I've seen the CM Punk clip. Bro, they were saying stuff about Stone Cold like he knew it way back then, like in the 90s. Like it's crazy, bro. It really is. And like Stephanie not being involved in the company, Shane. There was comments from what's his name, Ryback, and he was saying like in like a 2-minute video, he was just like, you guys were all calling me crazy 8-9 years ago.
I will say the one opinion I don't want to hear is Ryback.
Yeah, true, but like when he was talking, like he made a video, and I was just like, yo, like he was making a point. Sami. Oh, Sami breaks it up. But yeah, bro, it's just wild, bro. Wild how you're a billionaire and you do that to the people you work with every day.
I mean,
with people you work with.
Unfortunately,
a lot of people.
Unfortunately, like I've obviously gotten older over the course of the years, and more things have just come out, and more secrets come out over the course of these years, just naturally.
Sami, no.
But the one thing
truth comes out.
The one thing that stays constant, Jesse, is these rich people, these billionaires, whether they're white, whether they're black, whether they're Hispanic, whatever color in the world, Jesse. A lot of these rich billionaires are nasty men. Whether it's Diddy, whether it's Vince McMahon, whether it's TD Jakes, I don't even know, man. Everybody's nasty,
Kelly.
Unfortunately, man, I will tell you this: do not idolize anybody. Do not look up to nobody. Do not put anybody on a pedestal, because there's nastiness just all around, and all we can do in my eyes is be a good person and root for good people. And if you're not one of those two, then I'm sorry, I got no real sympathy for you. I got no sympathy for you, and you
nice cross
you deserve whatever comes your way.
Oh, zigzag.
That's a famouser. Good try.
All right, cool.
That's a super kick, though, Jesse.
Okay.
Oh, and Xavier Woods is up. And Dolph Ziggler looks defeated, but there's still more left. A roll-up.
Oh,
a backslide.
Ref. 1, 2. Okay.
And a kick out at 2.99. Dolph lives another second.
Oh, so Sami Zayn rolls out. Lost in the woods. Can I hit it, though? Yes, I can. Perfect. No. Oh, Dolph is going to win it whatever way he can. Ooh, okay. I get this off. Sami's still stunned.
Big reversal.
Sami's gonna get up now. Yeah. Xavier rolls out. Can Dolph Ziggler take over now? Could he win the match and go against Seth Rollins?
I think he did it. Foot under the rope, but it doesn't matter.
2, 3.
Dolph Ziggler. Wow. I cannot believe we are experiencing one last run for the Zigster, Jesse. He is now 2-0. He is now looking like he's in decent shape, and you said it.
He already tapped out Seth Rollins like not even a month ago.
Let's see if he can do it again at the Royal Rumble. We will see Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. Have we seen that match? We've had to in real life, right?
Real life, and in universe mode.
Oh, man. But you know what? These are two performers. These are two people that, if you were to honestly pick two people on a roster to put on a show, these are names in the hat that you want to draw from.
You can't go wrong with those guys, ever.
So
whether it's for a world title, a mid-card title, or even in a tag team match.
And Dolph he's a historic IC champion in my books. Some of his most, to me, his most memorable rivalries were for that belt.
Yeah.
Some of his most memorable moments was with that belt.
He feuded with Seth Rollins for that exact same belt in real life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like 7 years ago?
Yeah, I was going to say 7-8 years ago. And look at how the tables are still turning, Jesse. We still got a lot more to talk about. We still got a lot more to perform, because we got a championship match, another one. The tag team championships are in effect and on the line in the main event, including a debuting superstar up next. And in the main event of the evening, we have the number 1 contenders for the Women Tag Team Championships, none other than Damage Control, Jesse. But this time it's a little different, and I know you guys don't see nothing on your screen yet because this game is stupid, and I guess I'm gonna have to change it. But Damage Control has been a decent tag team this year. Ever since Bayley has been inserted into the tag team matches, they've been undefeated. They beat Candice and Indy. They beat, I want to say, Katana Chance and Katana Chance, Kaden Carter. I messed up the names. My apologies. But they took care of them, too. The team of Dakota Kai and Io Sky hasn't looked as great, unfortunately. So I have subbed Bayley in. And she actually is tagging in somebody else. And she has a new member of Damage Control, Jesse, that I don't know we will see until the actual bell rings. Oh, there we go. And that's who it is, Jesse. It is the one, the only, the boss, Sasha Banks. We saw Sasha Banks make her return at Survivor Series. Why, does Shayna
I don't know why Shayna doesn't believe in being a champion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just Ronda.
Just Ronda Rousey. At least carry both belts, Ronda.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But yeah, at Survivor Series, we saw Sasha Banks make her return, and unfortunately, those ladies did not win at Survivor Series. Did Sasha get pinned? Was she the reason? I don't think so.
I think it was Dakota.
Okay, damn it, that's unfortunate, Dakota. I forgot who exactly got pinned, who was the reason why I lost, but Sasha Banks made her return, and we lost to a goddamn bomb squad over on SmackDown.
Yeah. Jade Cargill, Chyna, Corda Jade, and Bianca Belair.
Yeah, man, that's...
Bianca Belair was the one, I believe, to pin.
It was nasty. It's a dream team.
I won the Women's War Games, and then I'm like...
Bayley defeated Ronda Rousey to be the captain for that, and here we are now with Damage Control, the clear number 1 contender. Bayley getting that upper hand on Ronda a few weeks ago. it brought us to tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I said we will be a little more active with the women's tag team scene, so this is what we are doing. That is what it's for, those women's tag team belts. And in the red corner, possessed by me today, you got the number 1 contenders, the team of Damage Control, and it is Bayley and Sasha Banks. And in the blue corner, we got the reigning, the defending, the undefeated. They are the baddest woman alive, Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. Jess.
At least she has her belt there.
Yep, we got the woman main eventing today. Titles are on the line once again. Who will walk out? Will Sasha Banks in her first match back on Monday Night Raw walk out with the gold that she left behind? We'll find out. Jess, I am Bayley and Sasha.
And I am B.W.A.
Are we go with the Vince conversation? We could put a bow on that.
Put
all right,
that
cool.
in
We could
the
put
casket.
we could put a bow on him too.
Yeah. Put that in the casket, like the casket match that is coming back in 2K23.
Jess, do we want to address that real quick? Some new stuff in 2K that we heard about.
Some stuff that should have never left the game years ago.
That's also what we missed. They announced the cover stars with an S.
Cody, those covers are badass.
Yeah, Cody, Rhea, shout out to Rhea and Bianca.
First time 2 women are on a WWE cover of all time. Good for them.
I like the picks. I like the promotion and how they did it. I like the announcement. I don't like the release date. That's a very early release date, March 5th. Puts us in a predicament, Jesse, and
yeah, celebrating 40 years of WrestleMania. I already
which
saw
is gonna be like
that.
the showcase mode too.
Yeah, they're only doing like 20 matches though. Like, bruh, give us 40. Give us 1 from each Mania. You can't do that. Like, come on, bruh. I don't know.
But
2K fumbled with that.
Yeah, they had a few little announcements that got me a little excited. I'm not gonna lie. Special guest referee excites me. I think that's something that's simple and should have been in the game. Was in the game in the past years. And
like GM mode, they got rid of it and then they brought it back, and like that's something they should have never got rid of.
Casket matches you mentioned. They mentioned new cutscenes for Universe.
I've seen a gauntlet match.
A gauntlet match is dope.
That's dope.
There's a few
Ambulance
things.
match, like they rarely.
That's
do
cool.
those.
That is cool.
That was like more of an attitude era, kind of like ruthless aggression era thing.
They do one every now and then. Jess, we mentioned it in the prior recordings that we did. We're only recording 1 episode a day in celebration of the Royal Rumble. But
that's the combination.
how you feeling about next season, man? What do you think it's a thing? You think it's where are we falling of another season of Universe Mode? Are we hanging up our boots this year? Is this some of our last episodes?
As of right now, like with how I have felt over the last. No.
Case in point?
I think Ronda just got glitched. Well, hopefully, no, we're gonna have to restart. Oh man. Well, guys.
Case in point?
If the answer's not right there and what we deal with on and off screen, I don't know what proves our point more. Can you roll me up? Can't do none of that.
Nah.
No.
At this point.
Okay.
Hold on.
Right.
Let's test out some options real quick. Let's tag.
Hey, bro, like, how you get frozen in the middle of the ring? Yeah, that's just. Wait, actually, let me see if my partner could do something with Ronda.
Right down there.
No. Oh.
All right, let's try this real quick. Get out of there. Just CPU it.
She's definitely frozen. We're good. Well, guys, this is what we deal with. 2K23.
All right, we're just gonna run it back, and you know what, Jesse? We don't gotta act. We're here.
Well, we're back.
Let's continue the conversation. I'm not even editing this out. I've worked too hard over the course of the last years of editing things out of these videos to edit another one out. Yeah, man. In all honesty, I've spoke about it before. The last series of episodes. It's just a lot of work, and it is a commitment. And I'm somebody that if I start something, I like to finish it. And even just to put the Raw I put up today, episode number 51, I believe, or 53. I'm losing count, Jesse. I am. it took me the 5 days to edit. I was talking about it with Jesse. It was a problem with the file, and I tried to render it literally up to like 17 times. I was about to give up. And you guys weren't about to see an episode. And I tried it one last time, and it went through. So little things like that, like, you know, that was happening while like some things were happening at work, while, you know, trying to get ready for the Rumble, while I got things happening with my cats. I got appointments for them. I'm trying to, you know, just in general, like, I know life takes the course of events. And, I just been, I won't say handcuffed to doing universe mode for a while now, but it's just been a part of my routine for a while that I might just be looking to cut out, you know? It's just a lot, and we've been doing a lot for the last like 6-7 years now, and it's just like,
especially with obviously you about to get married, start a family, like,
yeah, it's
that
just,
definitely takes away like doing this, and obviously the more important things in life are more important than this.
Yeah, so
I would agree, and especially what we've dealt with over the years, like, oh, they're adding in this. Oh, and then it doesn't work. And then universe mode is the same
that's part of it. Yeah, that's part of it.
Thing over and over.
And honestly, like, I still got like.
And we still have made a blast of our situations and what the games.
I still got a ton of ideas. Like, I'm at the point now.
Oh, same. Yeah.
We have to rush the finish just a little bit, and it's like, damn, I could have.
Because we want to finish it, like, you know, obviously before me.
I could have slow burned this, or I still had this on the table, and, you know, in a world where I could have said, you know what, maybe next year, I'm just like, you know what, maybe let WWE do it, and that honestly is another good thing.
And it's a possibility now because you have fresh creative mindset.
For me, part of doing this universe mode was because, like, I knew WWE wasn't going to do some things, and I knew that they were going to, you know, disappoint me a little bit, and there's some things that you just can't see in real life, but I mean, we're seeing it now, even with the little things. We did the Kabuki Warrior storyline like 2-3 years ago, Jesse, and now they all have the championship, and I'm like, wow,
that might happen at Mania.
Yeah, it could happen at Mania, and we did this, you know, 3 Manias ago, and when I did it, you know, Kairi Sane got cut. Like, I wasn't expecting them to ever get to it, and they're actually getting to it, kind of. So I'm at a point now, Jesse, where I think I just want to be a fan for a bit. I really do. And maybe some episodes. That could be it. Bailey. Wow. You know, I don't know, man. That's kind of where I'm at. Talk to me, though. Talk to me.
Yeah, I was telling Christian this off air. I just feel like every sports game, like, that comes out every year, they add in a few things. Some of them don't work. It's all smoke and mirrors. Like, the graphics are always the same. Like, how much more advanced could technology get, especially with, like, the new systems that have been out for 4 years now, with, you know, PC and Xbox and PS5 and the whole 9 yards. Like, what more can they do to a game? Like, they're adding in things that should have never been removed in the first place, and that's what is like getting people all hyped now. And I'm not hyped.
Bailey's
right now because
OP.
I'm about to lose.
Bailey is OP, and she's about to be the tag team champion. Whoa, Ronda shouldn't have resiliency. This is a tag team match, Jesse. I want to make it clear. Jesse cannot use that resiliency. Gentleman's agreement. We made that about 2-3 years ago. No resiliencies in tag team matches, so don't even think about it, Jesse.
You actually reversed that too. Bailey is looking really good.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors. As of right now, like, I'm good on not even buying the game. But will I? Maybe.
We're just such a creature of habit. I can't imagine not having the game.
Yeah, that's the way I am for the last, like, 6 years we've done this. Will I buy it? Probably. But am I pre-ordering it right now? Am I hyped for the game right now? No, because we don't really have all of the information, and we don't know what the game is going to be like until, you know, launch day, like how the game plays, how the game operates, what actually works, what doesn't work. Like, you know, games aren't perfect, games are never perfect, but, like, when you play something for so long and there's so little changes to something we have enjoyed doing in universe mode, it does get dull. I will do that. I will say that as a content creator. I'll say that as a person who loves video games. Games get like that. Like NBA 2K, I don't even play it anymore because it's the same non-repetitive. Like, you can only have a micro for so long. Yeah. You know, like, it's just the same repeat process. You know, they do some things to sweat. They do some animations. They do this for online. and like cool. Like I really think sports games nowadays are a very like just a repeat and rinse process of where, all right, let's see how many people can buy it this year, and then say there's this comment and, they might do well with, millions of copies sold, or they do better with the launch of 2K24 maybe than this game or 2K22. But like, like what do you expect when there's, more people that are introduced to WWE, or like a kid is, finally got his first PlayStation and he's like, oh, I'm gonna finally, play WWE for the first time. And, like you're always gonna get people that are always going to buy the games, and like the
it's
real
been
fans
us. What do you mean?
And stuff like that. Yes, including us. And like just like that whole like narrative of like there's always going to be like millions of people buying Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, sports games, Madden, 2K, stuff like that. But for the people that play it every single year for years on end and nothing changes, like as a diehard like WWE fan and content creator and has been doing universe mode, you can't say like it hasn't been dull. And I know there's other YouTubers in the world like us that definitely would agree with what we're saying. So it's really our opinion, our choice. So I know we're not the only ones is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we're not the only ones, Jesse. And on top of that, I genuinely, like, we've done it for a very long time, and I don't feel like we have anything left to really prove. We've done a lot. We've done a lot of manias. We've done a lot of stories. I've been proud of a lot of what we've done. Mm-hmm. We built an incredible community and a fan base, and, like, it's unreal to me. Like, I still kind of can't believe it. Like, we were talking, the Discord has been pretty active as of late, just due to the sense of
what's been happening on WWE.
Yeah, just rumbles today. McMahon getting resigned.
The Rock being
the allegations. Yeah, I'll keep the Discord open, of course. Like, I want to keep that sense of communication open. But I do think, and who knows? Maybe we. I'm.
Should this be it for damage control? Bailey's down.
I couldn't use the resiliency either, so that wouldn't have been fair.
Agreement.
But
or women's agreement, men's gentleman agreement. We'll see.
But yeah, man.
As of right now,
never
we'll
say
see,
never. I'm
yeah.
not like the channel's gonna be there. It's
It'll always be there. The videos aren't gonna get deleted or copyrighted. None of that. Like all that content will forever be there. We're not saying we're done with YouTube because I don't think Christian and I would ever be done with YouTube. We could always find something to do.
Yeah, I was even telling Jesse, maybe we do something different. Maybe we do, if a pay-per-view like a Rumble is about to happen, maybe we do our simulation of the Rumble, and maybe we do how we would have booked it. Maybe we do, who knows, just something maybe not as much of a commitment of like, all right, let's start now and let's start the build, because me and Jesse are psychopaths like with this. We start the build to Mania episode 1. We start the build to Mania in the draft room. Like,
that is a fact. Smart. Shayna, what's it up? Hot down runner? Alright, go to the other side, whatever you want to do, girl. It's all good. But no, there's been instances where I've drafted people in the drafts, and I'm like, yep, there's his WrestleMania feud. Like, I know not a lot of people think like that off rip. There's probably some YouTubers that are like, oh, let me draft, these tag teams, and then have a rivalry, and then, that's a rivalry for WrestleMania, or like, your top few picks, and, they dominate, and then, they go against each other at WrestleMania, stuff like that. But, like, yeah, like, we've really done it all over the sense of we started doing this in 2018, 6 years ago. Time be flying, man. Time flies.
I used to, and
it's nuts.
I used to.
Oh, nice stomach.
Let's go. Good job, Logan. Good job. What?
Oh. It's one of those instances where it's locked in, but it's going to be broken up anyway, so I'll just cancel it. But yeah, who knows as of right now? Like Christian said, never say never, but as of right now, I'm cool with not even buying the game. That's just personally how I feel.
Jesse, I'm engaged into this match right now, so you're gonna have to wait for any form of.
Oh, nice jumping elbow toward Mercedes Moné.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Jesse.
Okay.
That's your new finisher. We're not used to that one, but there it is.
Such a dope move.
And that's it.
Oh, it could be it.
Count, ref. Count, ref. Count, please. Thank you. And no.
Oh, not yet.
What?
Shayna kicks out at 2.
Okay, fine. Be like that. Uh-oh.
Oh, that could be it. That could be it for Sasha. 1, 2. Okay.
Wow.
Things are getting interesting. Things are getting interesting. Oh,
uh-oh.
Yeah, that's it now. Oh, what is it? Here we go.
That does not look safe, Jesse.
No, it does not. Oh, and Ronda.
Man.
I hit R2 and X, but I mean, that's she's down.
Big.
Sasha rolls out. Ronda's on the outside.
Oh, man. Yeah, you know, I'm sure I'll have conversations about some universe more nostalgia in future episodes, Jesse. Let this be about the main event right now, because these ladies are stealing it, and they are putting on a show to top off this first Raw before Rumble.
I want Ronda to just throw Sasha in, but it looks like she's... Oh, wow. She actually got stunned. That's rough. Goes to the chest. Yeah, nice move there from Mercedes Moné. Ronda's down. Dakota making sure Ronda is down. Tagging from Bailey, or Sasha to Bailey. Excuse me. Oh, wow. It didn't even give me a chance to reverse, and that could probably be it right there. Oh, Dakota throws in the chair. Sasha misses.
I missed.
Ronda!
Wow.
Where did you... Wow, bro.
I can't believe I missed, but who didn't miss was
Ronda
Bailey.
didn't even run in the correct part of the ring.
Well,
she literally wrapped around the post.
She was trying to avoid, and Bailey taking both titles.
Okay. And
What a woman. What a woman, Jesse.
She becomes a 2-belt holder.
Single-handedly.
Well,
listen, Ronda was coming out with one belt.
Yeah.
At least Bailey has enough grace to carry both
At least,
at the same
right,
time.
yeah.
This was a very fun Raw.
Yeah.
I had a blast recording this. I feel like it flew by. Just
It did.
the conversation alone, Jesse. I'm very excited because I'm about to order some pizza right now, and we got Rumble ahead of us, and it's going to be a good day. And guys, I'm so grateful for you. I mean, as we are in what might be our final road to WrestleMania, some of it is rushed in the sense of the game comes out very, very soon, so it might not be like fully fleshed out things that we might have had on the paper originally, but regardless, especially just because this might be our last road to WrestleMania, Jesse, I'm soaking in every moment, and I'm appreciative of every single minute, every single second you guys watch, listen, check out. I really do appreciate all you guys who do watch, and in general, I'm very, very excited that if this is our last road to WrestleMania, we end it with an ultimate bang, and we got new tag team champions, a new internet champion. We Dolph Ziggler with one last shot, one last run. That's a possibility at Rumble. Riddle, that's crazy. I don't know how that's gonna end up. I don't personally, and I'm sure I'm gonna open the curtains a little bit more as we get into these final episodes. But if I was to pick, Riddle and Booker T probably wouldn't be my main event going into one of my, my pay-per-view before Mania. But however the cookie crumbles, I'm down to eat it. I don't know if that sounds all appropriate, but whatever, Jesse. It's okay. Not Vince. I can promise you that. Oh man, what a world. What a day, what a show, what a night. We still got a great night ahead of us, Jesse, so I appreciate you for joining us on Monday Night Raw today. SmackDown's up next. How you feeling with some 4 SmackDowns left of the year? How you ending it?
Yeah, I think I already announced 2 of the matches after Survivor Series. We're going to get the Bloodline and DX rematch. We're going to definitely get the rematch between Charlotte Flair and Zelina Vega for the SmackDown Women's Championships, since Charlotte Flair dominated her at Survivor Series. And I'll probably throw another tag team match in there. I want to see... who was it? I believe it was DIY versus LWO. They had a crazy rivalry to start the season, and they never got that trilogy. And both teams are 1-1 against each other. DIY just dominated the club, and LWO we haven't seen in quite some time. And I know the former champions, former number 1 contenders. Curious to see if they have one last push to maybe get those titles at Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. So
there's a world where you, oh no, I guess Zelina. Yeah, there's still a world where we end the season. The very last image you see is LWO having all the gold,
and how they really started as well. So LWO DIY trilogy, and then 2 rematches: Bloodline DX, and then Charlotte Flair and Zelina Vega. Both 2 title matches we saw on Raw. We're gonna see them on SmackDown. So title matches are gonna be on Raw and SmackDown. Going into Rumble, going into WrestleMania. Very excited for my next SmackDown, and I'm excited for Royal Rumble tonight, obviously in real life, because it's going to be a massive event. What is going to happen
We haven't even discussed the fact the match card's a little different. We will end it with this. This episode will be posted maybe like a week, 10 days after the Royal Rumble. So this conversation will already be dated. But Jesse, you are in February already mentally. Tell me, who do you think is going into WrestleMania in real life to main event? Both the women's and the men's. Who's winning the Rumbles?
And
the fans will already know by now, so please embarrass yourself.
Yeah, I gotta go with the lady on the screen, Bayley, for women. If it's not Bayley, I'll probably say Becky Lynch or Jade Cargill. Those are my top 3. For men, it's Punk. Today, actually, 10 years ago today was the last time he was in the WWE and walked out at the Royal Rumble in 2014. So I think, you know how WWE likes to do stuff like that. We already know what is happening with Seth Rollins with his knee being out for a little bit. We didn't talk about that actually today.
Too much.
Too much stuff was going on. But CM Punk, Seth Rollins, night 1 of WrestleMania, main event for sure. CM Punk gets his main event. If it's not Punk, I'll probably go Cody.
Yeah,
and then after that, it's like
I gave the Discord my analysis and my like top 3, but I also did give the Discord like why I kind of see faults in them all and Cody. But if he wins again, there is like, all right, well, this happened last year.
What happens with The Rock?
And there could be a better story in him losing, in my opinion. CM Punk. It sounds right. It sounds like the correct answer in the sense of like marketability. He's returning. Like it sounds too safe.
Getting his moment at Mania.
The Rock, obviously, we go right into the Roman thing, but it's like that's a little cheap in my opinion, and it takes away from the people.
He doesn't need to win
around.
Exactly. And we felt this way the last few Rumbles, like, oh, The Rock could come back.
Gunther's intriguing. I would love personally if Gunther was to win. Do I see it happening? Not really.
Yeah.
Not to end the show. They got this as the main event. I don't see it happening.
Something's happening.
And then there is just a chance of it being a curveball. Who knows?
Yeah.
MJF. Who knows?
Okada.
Who knows? Who knows? For the woman, again, Bayley seems like the correct answer. Becky seems like the correct answer. Cargill seems like the wild card. Besides that, who knows?
I'm
Sasha Banks.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Who knows?
It really is.
I don't know.
Maybe AJ Lee.
Who knows?
You never know.
But the fans know. They already know. They already seen what happens.
Now you guys know.
Now it's time for us to find out, Jesse.
Yep.
So I already gave you that. I'm taking that one back. Thank you guys for watching as always. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. In general, if this was to be our last run, our last hurrah going into WrestleMania, drop, just over the course of these next few weeks, drop some of your favorite moments from this universe mode. Drop some of your favorite matches, storylines, or, just give us some support. That would be all I ask for you guys. And support by like, commenting, share, subscribing, joining that Discord, and listening to B.W.A, because I appreciate you guys.
Ring the bells, guys. Get new updated videos, and we'll see you on
the other side of the universe mode.
Peace.
I got vices, I'm vices. I'm in crisis, I write this. I feel a little lost inside my mind, I can't find it. I see visions, I'm psychic. I try to use it as guidance, but truth be told, I know nothing. I told you different, I'm lying. I don't know shit, I be cool. I don't know shit.